but every step still brings you closer to the light. I've walked through roads with heavy skies, carried silent storms behind my eyes. There were nights I nearly lost my faith in dreams. Some doors closed without goodbye, some people faded with the tide. Still my soul kept whispering, don't stop now, because the strongest rivers keep their flow. Even through the sharpest stones and wounded hearts can still become beautiful. Every dark night has a dawn, every weak heart can grow strong. Even broken wings still learn how to fly again. One step closer to the sunrise, one more reason not to hide. Every scar, every fight built your life. And when the rain falls on your soul, don't let your fire lose control. One day the pain you carry will become your strength. Life can test the deepest parts of you, shake your hope till it feels untrue. Some mornings breathing alone feels like a win, but mountains rise through years of storms, and seeds still bloom through broken earth. Little by little healing grows within the cracks. So don't compare your pace to others. Every journey has its weather. Different roads still lead toward the light. Every setback leaves wisdom, every heartbreak changes vision. Sometimes losing everything helps you grow. One step closer through the rain, through the wind and pouring rain. Every tear, every climb made you wise. And if your faith feels weak tonight, keep your eyes toward the morning light. Strong souls are not born fearless, they are built. Maybe success ain't fame or gold, maybe it's surviving through the cold, still finding reasons to believe again. Maybe courage is just quieter than pride, like carrying pain without losing kindness inside. Still help the brothers, my heal yourself. And one day when you look behind, you'll see how far your soul has climbed. All the nights that almost broke you made you stronger. Take your time healing carrying shadows from dusk till dawn. Dreams seem distant through the pouring rain. Back then, people only notice when you shine. Never all the nights you fought your mind. Never every silent prayer you whispered alone. Still the ocean kept returning to the shore, teaching me what strength is really for. Not to avoid the pain, but to survive it. Every storm will lose its power. Even darkness fades by morning hour. Hold your faith through the pressure and the pain. Scar, every ache made you brave. And when life pushes hard against your soul, stand like mountains through the cold. One day all the tears you carry will become your goal. Life can bend you like the strongest trees, shake your roots with uncertainty. Some nights hope feels fragile as candlelight, but seeds still grow beneath the stone, and rivers still carve paths alone. Little by little healing finds its rhythm again. So don't be ashamed of moving slow. Even the sunrise takes its time to glow. Every journey has a season of becoming. Every heartbreak leaves a lesson. Every loss can shift direction. Sometimes falling down leads you home. Keep your spirit stronger than the storm, even when the night feels long. Every fight, every climb shapes your life. And if your faith feels weak today, take one more step anyway. Sometimes courage simply means you still try. Maybe success is not applause. Maybe it's surviving what almost destroyed us, still finding reasons to smile again. Maybe strength is quieter than pride, like helping others while hurt inside, still choosing kindness through the struggle. And someday when your story's told, people won't remember fear or doubt. They'll remember how you kept standing through the rain. Don't rush your healing. The deepest oceans move slowly. Even broken waves still return to the shore again. And every soul that keeps going through difficult seasons eventually becomes its own kind of lighthouse. Keep your spirit higher than the waves. Let your fire survive the rain. Every wound, every night built your strength. Keep your heart open to the light, even through the hardest fights. One day the road that almost broke you will become your wisdom. And when you finally see the dawn, you'll realize you were strong all along. The courage you searched for in the world was already inside your soul. dancing on the windshield line. Easy reggae playing low tonight. Open roads and peaceful state of mind. Feeling light. No destination written in our plans. Just warm coffee in our tired hands. Let the coastline lead us where it wants. No demands. City pressure fading far away. Like old worries slowly losing shape. Every mile feels softer in the glow of the day. Leave the noise behind your soul. Let the evening take control. Sometimes peace is simply learning to go slow. Drive slow under golden skies. Feel the warm wind pass us by. Every road, every light feels alive. If tomorrow comes too fast, we'll just make this moment last. In the rhythm of the waves, we feel right. Little diner by the ocean side. Old jukebox and laughter through the night. Strangers singing like they've known this life all this time. Barefoot walking where the tide rolls in. Salt air moving softly on our skin. Every heartbeat moving with the groove of the wind. We don't need expensive things to smile. Just good music and a little while. Sometimes freedom lives inside simple nights. Feel the rhythm in your chest. Let your every mind just rest. Life feels sweeter when you stop chasing stress. Drive slow under sunset gold. Let the peaceful feeling flow. Every laugh, every song pulls us close. If forever feels like this, like a warm and gentle kiss, then I know the best of life. Move slow. Watching headlights fading down the coast. Talking about the dreams we wanted most. No rush living in this state tonight. Just the flow. Purple skies and fading summer heat. Old sandals tapping softly to the beat. Every second feels enough to keep. Through the chaos of the world outside, there's a calm we always seem to find. Somewhere between the sea and sky, we unwind. If your heart gets tired someday, take the long road by the waves. Let the music wash the way far away. When the world moves way too fast, simple moments always last. In the breeze we finally learn how to laugh. Drive slow under golden skies. Feel the freedom in the night. Every dream, every life feels alive. Drive slow and just breathe it in. Let the good vibes pull you in. In this life the little things mean everything. Every road that we take, every memory we make, feels like sunshine on our souls as we sway. Golden sky, feel the breeze, feel alive. was searching through 1,000 doors, trying to find what I was looking for. Every place I thought was home felt unsure. I was walking through a restless mind, leaving pieces of myself behind. Every step I tried to take lost its line. Then you came without a sound, like a truth I never found. And in your arms I finally settled down. You don't ask me who I've been, you just let me start again. And in the calm of what you are, I begin. Home was always you, I can see. Every road just led to me, back to you. Every breath, every move felt so true. If forever feels like this, like a quiet endless kiss, then I know that love exists here with you. We don't need to chase the light, we just turn the dark to right. Every silence feels like something right. You don't hold me out of fear, you just stay and keep me near, like a place I always knew you are here. They say love can fade away, lose its warmth and drift to gray, but what we have don't slip with time, it stays. When your fingers touch my head, like they always understand, I don't need a bigger plan, here I stand. Home was always you, I remain. Through the joy and through the pain, every doubt, every strain falls away. If forever softly real, then it's something I can feel. In your arms I finally learned to heal. If the world begins to change and we're standing in the rain, I will still be here with you just the same. We are written in the deep, in the promises we keep, not in words but in the way we don't leave. Through the years that rearrange, through the loss and through the change, I will love you just the same, won't change. If the world becomes too loud and I'm lost within the crowd, I will find you in the calm we allow. If my voice begins to fade and my words just drift away, you will hear me in the love that will stay. Home was always you, I remain. Through every joy, every pain, every breath speaks your name once again. Home was always you, I am yours, not by chance but by a force of a love that restores what was lost before. Every step that I take, every vow that I make, if love lies, it's in you. I always you, my way home. was chasing lines across the sea, searching for a place to be. But every horizon I could see wasn't meant for me. Then you came like quiet land, soft beneath my restless hands. And for the first time in my life, I could stand. You don't ask me where I've been, you just let me breathe again. And in the calm of what you are, I begin. You're my final shore, I don't drift no more. Every wave just leads me to your door. Every breath, every move finds the truth. If forever's like the sea, then you're where I'm meant to be. In your love I finally find my peace. We don't race against the tide, we just let the moment guide. Every silence that we share feels alive. You don't hold me out of fear, you just stay and keep me near. Like the moon that pulls the sea, you are here. They say love can lose its way, fade into a distant gray. But what we have won't drift apart, it will stay. When your fingers find my hand, like they always understand, I don't need a bigger plan, here I stand. You're my final shore, I believe. Every moment brings you to me. Every doubt, every fear disappears. If forever softly real, then it's something I can feel. In your arms I finally learn to heal. If the storm begins to rise and the dark fills up the sky, I will still be here with you by your side. We are written in the deep, in the promises we keep. Not in words but in the way we don't leave. Through the years that rearrange, through the loss and through the change, I will love you just the same, won't change. If the world becomes too loud and I'm lost within the crowd, I will find you in the calm we allow. If my voice begins to fade and my words just drift away, you will hear me in the love that will stay. You're my final shore, I remain. Through every joy, every pain, every breath, speak away. I was living in a fragile state, half of love and half of faith. Every moment came too fast, I couldn't stay. Then you found me in between all the things I couldn't be, and somehow in your quiet love I could breathe. You don't rush what I become, you just stay and let it come. And in the calm of what you give, I belong. You're the air I come back to when I'm lost. Every breath leads me across every doubt, every cost I've been through. If forever feels this true, then it's written into you. In your love I finally feel like me. We don't need to chase the light, we just live inside the night. Every silence feels like something right. You don't hold me out of fear, you just stay and keep me near. Like a rhythm soft and clear, you are here. They say love can fade away, lost within the weight of days. But what we have don't drift apart, it stays. When your fingers touch my hand, like they always understand, I don't need a bigger plan, here I stand. You're the air I come back to, I remain through the joy and through the pain. Every breath, every name feels the same. If forever softly real, then it's something I can feel. In your arms I finally learn to heal. If the world begins to close and I'm sinking in the lows, I will still be reaching out for your soul. We are written in the air, in the way we always care. Not in words but in the breath that we share. Through the years that rearrange, through the loss and through the change, light spilling softly through the room, silver shadows dancing with the moon, and every little movement from you feels hypnotic. Your fingertips brushing over my skin like slow waves pulling me in, and suddenly every heavy thought inside me falls silent. I've spent so many nights feeling alone, searching for warmth in hearts made of stone, but your embrace feels like somewhere I was always meant to find. Maybe real love feels peaceful, not rushed, not loud, just certain, like two souls finally discovering where they belong. Tonight, I only need your love, your heartbeat close enough to touch. Every kiss, every sigh feels timeless, and when your body moves with mine, even stars disappear outside. Baby, your love turns empty nights into heaven. Old reggae songs drifting through the dark, soft bass echoing beside our hearts. You rested slowly against my chest like home. We danced barefoot across the floor like we'd loved each other before. And honestly, I never wanted the song to end. No expensive dreams or diamond rings, just your sleepy voice whispering sweet things. And somehow those simple moments became everything. Funny how love heals quietly, one soft touch from you, and suddenly every lonely memory starts fading away. Tonight, I only need your arms to hold me safe from the dark. Every breath, every flame pulls me deeper, and even if tomorrow fades away, I'd still choose your heart every day, because your soul became my favorite forever. Maybe forever begins quietly, inside little moments nobody sees, like forehead kisses before sunrise, or your hand searching for mine in sleep, like tracing poetry across your skin, or stealing one more kiss before morning begins, trying to hold on to feelings too beautiful for words. And if storms ever shake our world, if life grows heavy and hearts get hurt, promise me we'll still dance slowly like tonight. Love doesn't always arrive dramatically, sometimes it feels like peace, like the way your eyes soften whenever they meet mine, or the way your heartbeat slows when I pull you close. And honestly, that kind of love feels eternal. Tonight, I only need your love, your gentle soul, your tender touch. Every heartbeat, every flame feels endless. And if this life keeps moving fast, I still want moments like this to last, because out of everyone I've ever known, your soul feels written into mine. And every lonely corner of my heart finally found peace inside your love tonight. Maybe love is simply this, finding one person who makes the whole world feel quiet. smile from you feels dangerous to my heart. Your voice moves slowly through my mind, like sweet melodies frozen in time. And somehow every lonely piece of me starts healing. I've known temporary kinds of love, the kind that fades when times get rough. But your arms feel like somewhere I could stay forever. Maybe destiny sounds like this, like two hearts beating slowly to the same rhythm under moonlight. Loving you feels like a beautiful dream, like warm waves touching the sea. Every kiss, every breath feels timeless. And when your body leans into mine, stars grow jealous of our light. Baby, your love turns midnight hours into paradise. Old reggae songs drift across the room, golden shadows dancing with the moon. You held me softly like you knew exactly what I needed. We slow danced barefoot on the floor, like we loved each other before. And honestly, I never wanted the song to end. No fancy promises written in gold, just your heartbeat next to my soul. And somehow that simple feeling meant everything. Funny how love changes ordinary nights. The same stars, same sky, same city lights, yet everything feels softer beside you. Loving you feels like summer rain, falling gently on old pain. Every touch, every sigh pulls me deeper. And even if tomorrow fades away, I'd still choose your love every day, because your heart became my safest place. Maybe forever begins quietly inside little moments nobody sees, like your sleepy smile at midnight, or your hand searching for mine, like forehead kisses before sleep, or conversations that run too deep, turning ordinary evenings into memories. And if storms ever come someday, if life leaves scars we cannot erase, promise me we'll still dance slowly like tonight. Love doesn't always arrive loudly, sometimes it's gentle, like the way your eyes soften when you look at me, or the way your heart beats slow when I pull you close. And honestly, that kind of love feels eternal. Loving you feels like a beautiful dream, like moonlight resting on the sea. Every heartbeat, every flame feels endless. And if this life moves too fast someday, I still want your arms around me, because out of everyone this world could give me, your soul feels written for mine. And every lonely corner of my heart finally found peace inside your love tonight. Inside your love tonight. Please don't wake me up.
Warm shadows dancing while the rain rolls in, and every little breath from you feels like music. Your fingers tracing slowly over mine, like poetry moving across time. Somehow inside me starts fading away. I've spent too many nights feeling cold, trying to heal a tired soul, but your embrace feels like somewhere I can finally breathe again. Maybe love isn't meant to be loud. Maybe it's this quiet feeling of two hearts finally learning how to rest together. Stay in my arms a little longer tonight. Hold me close beneath the moonlight. Every kiss, every sigh feels timeless. And when your heartbeat moves with mine, the whole world disappears outside. Baby, your love turns lonely nights into paradise. Paradise. Old reggae songs drift through the room, soft bass floating underneath the moon. You rested gently against my chest, like home. Barefoot on the floor, like two lost souls searching no more. And honestly, I never wanted the song to end. No expensive dreams or fancy things, just your sleepy voice whispering. And somehow those little moments became everything to me. Funny how love heals quietly, one soft smile from you, and suddenly every old heartbreak loses its power. Stay with me while the rain falls slow, while warm winds through the window blow. Every touch, every flame pulls me deeper. And even if tomorrow away, I'd still choose your heart every day, because your soul became my safest place. Maybe forever begins quietly, inside moments nobody else sees, like forehead kisses before sleep, or your hand searching for mine in the dark, like tracing circles across your skin, or stealing one more kiss before morning begins, trying to hold on to feelings too beautiful for words. Ever shake our world, if life grows heavy and hearts grow tired, promise me we'll still dance slowly like tonight. Love doesn't always need perfect words. Sometimes it feels like peace, like the way your eyes soften whenever they meet mine, or the way your heart beats slow when I pull you close. And honestly, That kind of love feels eternal. Stay in my arms a little longer tonight, until sunrise replaces moonlight. Every heartbeat, every breath feels endless. And if this world keeps moving fast, I still want moments like this to last. Because out of everyone I've ever known, your soul feels written into mine. And every lonely corner of my heart finally found peace inside your love tonight. If time could stop for one moment, I'd choose this one with you in my arms. Moonlight resting softly on your skin, ocean wind dancing through your hair again. And every little movement from you pulls me closer. Your fingertips tangled into mine, like two lonely souls crossing time. And suddenly every fear inside me starts fading away. I've searched the crowded hearts before, through empty kisses and closing doors. Loving you feels different, like finally arriving home. Maybe some souls are meant to meet, not by accident but by destiny. Because the moment you held me close, my heart stopped running. Let me love you like the ocean loves the shore, coming back deeper than before. Every kiss, every sigh feels endless. And when your body melts into mine, even stars lose all their light. Baby, your love turns lonely nights into heaven. Songs floating through the dark, soft bass moving slowly with our hearts. You smiled softly while pulling me closer again. We danced barefoot beneath the moon, like time itself slowed down for us two. And honestly, nothing in this world has ever felt this peaceful. No expensive promises or golden rings, just your sleepy voice whispering sweet things. And somehow that simple feeling became everything to me. Funny how real love heals gently, one soft touch from you, and suddenly all my lonely years lose their way. Let me love you through every storm, wrap your soul inside my arms. Every touch, every flame pulls me deeper. And even if tomorrow
forehead kisses before sunrise, or your heartbeat against my chest, like tracing poetry across your skin, or stealing one more kiss before sleep wins, trying to freeze this feeling inside my soul forever. And if storms ever shake our world, if nights grow heavy and hearts get hurt, promise me we'll still dance slowly like tonight. Love doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it feels like peace, like the way your eyes soften whenever you look at me, or the way your hand searches for mine even while half asleep. And honestly, that kind of love feels eternal. Let me love you like the ocean loves the shore, endlessly returning, wanting more. Every heartbeat, every flame feels timeless. And if this life moves too fast someday, I still want your arms around me, because out of everyone I've ever known, your soul feels written into mine. And every lonely corner of my heart finally found peace inside your love tonight. If I could choose one place to stay forever, I think it would be somewhere between your heartbeat and the sound of the sea.
Tonight, cars drifting softly beneath neon lights, but all I could really see was you. Your hair moved gently in the evening wind, that quiet smile pulling me in again. Suddenly the noise around us disappeared. You leaned your head against my chest, heartbeat slow beneath your breath. And honestly, nothing ever felt this calm before. Maybe love ain't meant to rush, maybe it grows softly between two hearts, little by little becoming something real. Slow, dancing under city lights, holding you close all through the night. Every touch, every kiss feels timeless. And when your eyes look into mine, the whole world fades outside. Baby, your love turns lonely nights into paradise. Old reggae songs played low nearby, warm bass floating through midnight skies. Your fingers tracing circles slowly on my hand. We talked about nothing for hours long, yet somehow it felt deeper than songs, like our souls already knew this feeling expensive dreams or fancy things, just cheap coffee and moonlit streets, and somehow that felt richer than anything. Funny how love changes, ordinary nights, same streets, same stars, same sky, yet everything feels softer when I'm beside you. Slow dancing while the world moves fast, trying to make these moments last. Every laugh, every word pulls me closer, and even if tomorrow feels unclear, I'll still want you standing here, because your heart became my favorite place. Maybe forever starts quietly, in little moments nobody else sees, like your sleepy voice at 3 a.m. calling my name, or dancing barefoot in the kitchen light, laughing while the world sleeps outside, turning ordinary evenings into memories. And if life ever gets heavy someday, if storms arrive and skies turn gray, promise me we'll still find time to hold each other close. Love isn't always loud, sometimes it's gentle, like your hand finding mine in silence, or the way your eyes soften whenever I'm tired. And somehow that kind of love feels eternal. Slow dancing under city lights, holding on to you tonight. Every heartbeat, every breath feels connected. And if life's a long road ahead, there's nowhere else I'd rather be instead. 'Cause every lonely part of me feels healed beside you. And out of all the places in this world, your arms still feel the most like home. Maybe love is just this, finding someone who makes ordinary nights. Some nights feel like they were made only for two hearts. Moonlight resting softly on your skin, silver waves rolling with the wind. The whole beach felt quiet except for us. Your laughter floated through the midnight air, like a sweet melody everywhere. And somehow every worry in my chest began to disappear. You pulled your sweater closer in the cold, I wrapped my arms around your soul, and suddenly the night felt warmer. Maybe love ain't loud at all, maybe it's this peaceful feeling of not wanting the moment to end. Moonlight, reggae, and you tonight, slow waves dancing beside our lives. Every kiss, every smile feels just timeless. And when you look into my eyes, the whole world fades outside. Baby, your love turns quiet nights into heaven. Songs drifted from the radio, soft bass moving gentle and slow. You hummed along quietly against my chest. We talked about dreams beneath the stars, about old wounds and healing hearts, and every word between us felt honest. No fancy places, no crowded bars, just sand beneath our tired hearts. And honestly, nothing ever felt more beautiful. Funny how real love feels simple, not perfect, just peaceful, like finally finding somewhere your soul can rest. Moonlight shining in your hair, ocean wind moving everywhere. Every touch, every breath pulls me closer. And even if tomorrow changes fast, I hope this feeling always lasts, because your heart became my safe place. Forever begins like this, late night talks and forehead kisses, simple moments slowly turning into memories, like drawing circles in the sand, or your fingers tangled in my hand, saying nothing for a while, yet understand everything. And if someday life gets hard, if storms leave heavy scars, promise me we'll still return to nights like this. Love doesn't always need big words, sometimes it's softer than that. Like your sleepy smile at midnight, all the way you lean closer when the wind gets cold. And somehow that feels more real than anything. Moonlight, reggae and you tonight, holding each other beneath the sky. Every heartbeat, every sigh feels connected. And if life's a long road ahead, there's nowhere else I'd rather rest, because out of everyone I've known, your love feels most like home. And every lonely part of me feels calmer beside your soul, like the ocean finally finding its shore. If heaven has a sound, maybe it's waves, reggae in your heartbeat beside mine. There were mornings I woke up feeling low, like the world moved fast and I moved slow. Dreams felt heavy in my tired hands back then. People said be strong, don't let it show, but nobody really tells you how to grow. When your heart feels stuck between fear and hope, Somehow the sun kept rising up, and little by little, so did I. Every star becomes a lesson, every fall can shape your direction. Even storms eventually run out of rain. So keep walking, even when it rains, even when the road feels long some days. Every step, every pain builds your strength. And don't stop just because it's hard. Flowers still grow through broken parts. One day you'll look back and see how far you came. Life will test you when you least expect. Break your plans and shake your confidence. Some nights you'll feel like giving up completely. But mountains never move overnight, and healing takes more than one sunrise. Sometimes progress looks like simply surviving. There's no shame in moving slow. Strong souls are built one breath at a time. Every dark road has an ending. Every lost heart keeps ascending. Even stars need empty skies before they shine. Keep walking through the wind and cold, through the fear and growing old. Every dream worth holding close takes patience. And even when your faith feels thin, don't forget the fight within. You survive days you thought would break you. Maybe success ain't reaching the top. Maybe it's learning not to stop. Learning how to smile again after loss. Maybe strength is softer than we think, like helping others while your own heart sinks. Still choosing kindness through the rain. And one day all these heavy nights will turn into stories you survive.
to move fast. You just have to keep going.
Some nights feel like a movie nobody finished writing. The motel sign kept flickering blue tonight, buzzing softly underneath the desert light. Half the letters barely hanging on, still glowing somehow. Pickup truck slept quietly near the curb, old cigarette smoke drifting with the dirt. Everything looked worn out, but still alive. You carried 2 coffees through the parking lot, steam disappearing in the midnight cold. Said, I think tired places have the best stories. I looked around and thought, yeah, probably. Maybe broken things become beautiful once they survive long enough. Maybe people do too. And the motel sign flickered through the dark tonight, while old reggae drifted from somewhere outside. No destination pulling at our backs, just roadside silence. For a little while, the whole world felt far away. Just neon glow, cold air, and headlights fading down the highway. Ice machine humming near room 23, TV static leaking through thin walls quietly. A tired couple argued softly, then laughed again. Someone revved a motorcycle down the road, dust rising underneath the orange glow. Even loneliness felt cinematic at this hour. You sat cross-legged on the motel bed, eating vending machine chips for dinner instead. Said adulthood mostly feels like improvising badly. Honestly, that sounded accurate. Funny how late night places reveal people. No polished versions, just exhaustion, honesty, and whatever's left underneath. The motel sign painted blue across the room, like ocean light trapped inside cheap curtains. Every unfinished thought inside us slowed down a little. No pressure trying to solve tomorrow tonight, no pretending everything was alright. Just warm reggae, buzzing neon, and surviving quietly. Around 4 a.m. the highway sounded calmer, fewer engines cutting through the dark. The world finally exhaled for a moment. You opened the curtains halfway slow, blue neon spilling across the floor outside. The empty swimming pool reflected the tired sky, and somehow everything felt temporary in a comforting way. Like maybe not every place needs permanence to matter deeply. Maybe some moments exist only to help people breathe again before continuing on. No grand revelation tonight, no life-changing speech, just highway wind, buzzing motel lights, and reggae songs older than our worries, playing softly through thin walls. And the motel sun kept flickering blue tonight, and somehow conversations only happen when there's nowhere left to rush to. We stayed until the coffee shop closed again. Chairs flipped upside down one by one at the end. Baristas wiping counters slowly under dim gold lights. Rain painted streaks across the window glass. People hurried home while taxis passed. But somehow inside that tiny room, time moved slower. You trace circles on the paper cup set. Do you think people ever really grow up? I laugh quietly, cause honestly I still feel 17 sometimes. Outside the city kept breathing hard. Inside we pretended it could wait. Maybe comfort isn't loud at all. Maybe it's someone staying long enough to hear the thoughts you usually hide. So we stayed while the coffee got cold tonight, listening to old reggae under yellow lights. No big answers waiting to be found, just calm conversation. And for a little while, life stopped pushing quite so hard. Just warm cups, tired smiles, and rain outside the dark. The espresso machine sighed like it was tired too. Last song playing softly somewhere near the back room. An employee danced badly while mopping floors after midnight. You told me stories I'd never heard before, about old apartments and grocery store jobs, about nights you cried in parked cars without telling anyone. I wanted to say something wise, something that could heal all of it instantly, but instead I just listened. And somehow that felt more important. Funny how people become more honest when the world gets quieter, like darkness gives thoughts permission to finally speak. Oh, we stayed until the city lights blurred outside. Street reflections stretching through the rain tonight. Everything fragile somehow looked beautiful here. No pressure trying to fix the future, no pretending we were doing great, just existing softly together past midnight. The workers finally stacked the final chair. One of them smiled politely in our direction like, you don't have to leave yet, but we're definitely closing. Outside the rain had nearly stopped, streetlights glowing on the wet parking lot. The whole city smelled like pavement and cold air. You pulled your jacket tighter, said I wish nights like this lasted longer. I looked at the empty cafe behind us and thought, me too. No dramatic endings, no perfect advice, just tired people finding temporary peace inside warm places with old muted prayer. Maybe that's enough sometimes. Shop closed tonight, and somehow the weight inside us felt lighter, not gone, just easier to carry home. And maybe healing looks smaller than we expect, laying drying on sidewalks, soft reggae in tiny speakers, and someone who doesn't rush your silence. The lights turned off behind us, but neither of us wanted the night to end. Some places feel temporary until you realize they held a piece of your life today. The laundromat played reggae after 1 a.m. Tiny speakers buzzing near the ceiling fan. Washing machines spinning stories in silver circles. Outside, the rain still covered half the street. Traffic lights blinking red with nobody to see. The whole neighborhood felt pause between exhaustion and sleep. You sat on top of a folding table reading old magazine pages backwards. Said, why do late nights always make people honest? I watch socks tumble behind the glass before answering, because there's less noise to hide inside. Maybe the world softens after midnight, when everyone stops pretending they have everything figured out. And the laundromat kept humming through the night, warm light pouring onto empty sidewalks. No big meaning, no dramatic scene, just quiet life. Fresh clothes, tired eyes, reggae floating under fluorescent skies. For a little while, everything felt clean again. A man in work boots slept near machine 3, head tilted sideways like gravity won gently. Someone left a note that read, be kind, rough week. Two college kids argued over missing change, then laughed halfway through the blame. Even small disasters felt harmless at this hour. You stretched your arms above your head, said you missed when summers felt endless, when staying awake all night still felt magical somehow. And honestly, I miss that too. Funny how ordinary places become sacred when life gets heavy enough, like peace starts hiding in boring little corners of the world. And the laundromat floats softly in the rain like a shelter nobody talks about. Every spinning machine sounded strangely forbidden tonight. No pressure waiting outside those doors, no future demanding more, just warm air and old reggae songs looping slowly. The rain finally stopped around closing time. Wet streets lights reflecting orange traffic signs. Morning was beginning quietly at the edges of the sky. You folded hoodies with sleepy hands, like small routines could still save a person. Maybe they can. A bus passed nearly empty outside, one passenger staring into dawn light, probably carrying thoughts too heavy for mornings, just like everyone else. No life lessons tonight, no cinematic ending, just detergent smelling warm air, coins rattling in old machines, unlimited slogans, making lonely places feel less lonely. Then the laundromat played reggae after 1 a.m. and somehow the whole city breathed slower then, not happier, just softer around the edges. And maybe healing isn't dramatic, maybe it's small moments like this, clean clothes, warm lights, and somebody staying beside you until morning. Funny, I don't think either of us wanted to go again. Morning sunlight on the dashboard glow, windows down and nowhere else to go. City noise keeps fading in the rear, feels so clear. Coffee warmth and reggae on the breeze, palm trees dancing softly with the seas. Every mile feels lighter than before, wanting more. We don't need a perfect plan tonight, just the road and fading golden light. Every moment moving naturally, wild and free. Leave your worries with the tide, let the sunset be your guide. Everything you need is here by your side. Take it slow, beside the ocean blue. Let the warm wind carry you. Every smile, every view feels brand new. If tomorrow takes its time, we'll just flow with every ride. In this moment we are free, you and me. Small cafe beside the sandy shore, old guitar playing through the open door. Strangers laughing like they've met before, wanting more. Golden hours turning into night, stars appearing one by one so bright. Every heartbeat moving with the waves, easy days. No rush living in this state of mind, leave the heavy thoughts and noise behind. Every breath feels softer than before, to the core. Feel the rhythm in your soul, let the island spirit flow. Life is sweeter when you learn to let go. Take it slow, beside the ocean breeze. Nothing here we have to chase. Every laugh, every face feels okay. If forever feels like this, like a calm and endless kiss, then I know that happiness lives today. just good friends and honest touch. Little moments turning into simple love. Watching headlights pass us by underneath the purple sky. Every second feels enough tonight. Through the changing highs and lows, one thing everybody knows: peace is found in slowing down your soul. If your heart gets tired someday, take the coastal road away. Let the music heal the weight you can't say. When the world moves way too fast, these small moments always last. In the calm we finally learn how to laugh. Take it slow beside the ocean blue. Every sunset feels so new. Every dream, every truth pulls us through. Take it slow and let it be, like the waves upon the sea. In this life the sweetest things are still free. Every road that we take, every memory we make, feels like sunshine on the skin late in spring. Take it slow, feel the breeze. Ocean air sets you free. Some people change your whole world without even trying, just by smiling at you. Golden sunlight resting on your face, morning winds moving with quiet grace, and every little smile from you feels like healing. Your fingers wrap softly into mine, like two hearts perfectly aligned. And suddenly every fear inside me starts disappearing. I've spent years lost in restless nights, searching for warmth beneath broken lights. But your embrace feels like somewhere I was always meant to be. Maybe love doesn't arrive dramatically, maybe it grows slowly and true, like sunrise touching the ocean after a long dark night. Your smile feels like morning sunlight, warming every shadow inside. Every kiss, every sigh feels silence. And when your heartbeat moves with mine, even heaven fades outside. Baby, your love turns empty nights into paradise. Old reggae songs drifting through the breeze, soft bass swaying slowly with the trees. You rested gently against my chest, like home. We danced barefoot beside the shore, like two lost souls, lost no more. And honestly, I never wanted the moment to end. No diamonds shining in your hand, Just your sleepy laugh beside me was enough for me. Funny how love heals softly. One warm touch from you, and suddenly every old heartbreak starts fading away. Your voice feels softer than summer rain, flowing gently through my pain. Every touch, every flame pulls me deeper. And even if tomorrow fades away, I'd still choose your heart every day, because your soul became my safest place. Maybe forever begins quietly, inside little moments nobody sees, like forehead kisses before sleep, or your hand reaching for mine in the dark, like laughing softly beneath the rain, or dancing slowly to old love songs again. Trying to freeze every second beside you forever. And if storms ever shake our lives, if nights grow heavy and hearts feel tired, promise me we'll still hold each other like tonight. Love doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it feels like peace, like the way your eyes soften whenever they meet mine, or the way your heartbeat slows when I pull you close. And honestly, that kind of love feels eternal. Your smile feels like morning sunlight, bright enough to heal my darkest nights. Every heartbeat, every breath feels endless. And if this world keeps moving fast, I still want moments like this to last, because out of everyone I've ever known, your soul feels written into mine. In every lonely corner of my heart, finally found peace inside your love tonight. Maybe happiness is simpler than we think. Maybe it's just waking up beside someone who makes your soul feel calm.